Last night there was the very odd Newsnight interview with Faiza Shahim, and this was all about posts that she had liked on Twitter. And this seems to have excluded her from being endorsed, being approved on the Labour Party list as a candidate. Now, I've looked at the posts that she apparently liked. She's known as the Chingford Corbynista, and she has liked posts which talk about Labour being institutionally Islamophobic and accusing Israel of genocide. And yet, she's not actually written those posts. And she claimed that she was distracted at the time. I don't think she even needs to do that. I think there's nothing particularly wrong with liking posts, even if you don't agree with what the posts are saying. I like many comments in my YouTube that I don't agree with. It's simply a way of acknowledging that they're there. And you have a choice. You either like something or you dislike it. Otherwise, it doesn't go away. I cannot bring myself to dislike things or to block people from leaving comments, and liking a comment seems a perfectly good way of acknowledging that it's there. YouTube, Twitter, these other organizations don't offer you the acknowledgement option. So like seems to me to be the default position. And I'm slightly appalled by the treatment of this person, not because I think her views or even what she liked is right, but because of the timing. And the timing seems utterly wrong. There's a purge clearly going on to get rid of anybody in the Labour movement who is photographed with, is proud of their connection with Jeremy Corbyn. And I can understand why she was tearful last night on Newsnight. She said that she couldn't remember liking a post on Twitter that anybody who is mildly critical of Israel is assailed by professional organizations who every time inflict non-stop harassment and accuse me of anti-Semitism. It says you can't easily ignore the Israel lobby because they tend to be your friends or people who move in the same circles as you. She hasn't been formally told that she's not going to be able to stand in the Labour Party as an MP. Instead, she received an email which has left her in, quote, a state of shock. And that again seems high-handed and insensitive, particularly of somebody who has committed themselves and changed their life in order to stand as a candidate. She had declared in 2019 that she'd been active for Palestine for 20 years and will be so if I make it into government. She stood for a seat in 2019. She's she is interested in these things. She formed a group. She got together a local rabbi, a local imam, and she seems to be very proud of that. I agree. She did a good thing. But she's fallen foul of the purge in her party. And that purge is worrying. But who am I to speak?